Mike, there has got to be a better way that we can teach these kids how to edit using matching action.
I know, Jess. It's like we have to keep repeating the same information over and over. I know. Let's get Mark, and we can shoot a sample video, and we can use the footage.
That's a good idea, Mike. Then we can show them how to use the different editing techniques, basically using the same raw footage.
So what do you think? How is the scene filmed with a single camera? Did the actors freeze in their tracks? And is the camera then repositioned? And do the actors then pick up where they stopped each time the shot changes? Of course not. That would never ever work. Filmmakers use a technique called the coverage method to create continuity. In the coverage method, actors perform the complete scene from start to finish multiple times. The actors must convey the exact same actions, emotions, and dialogue. Each time the scene is filmed, the camera is repositioned on the various actors to capture different perspectives of the scene.
Action.
The first shot is the master shot, which you're watching right now. It's typically wide enough to show everything that happens in the scene from beginning to end.
I know, Jess. It's like we have to repeat the same information over and over.
If scenes were only filmed from the master shot, it would be really boring, and the audience would never get close enough to characters to learn all of the important details.
Action.
So now in the coverage method, the camera and audio equipment are repositioned on character A, and the scene is filmed again. In this case, it's on a mid-shot.
I know, Jess. It's like we have to keep repeating the same information over and over. Action.
Now, we reposition the camera and audio equipment again. This time, the focus is on character B. The actors once again repeat the scene in the exact same way, and it's important to know that character A performs behind the camera too.
I know. We should get Mark and shoot a sample video. Action.
Now it's time for the little details, which are called insert shots. For these, we don't film the entire scene, just the small snippets that we want to bring attention to and highlight in the edit. For example, we filmed an insert shot of a teacher's hand putting a microphone away. We also filmed an insert shot of the hand on the light switch, and again, the action is performed exactly the same way as it is in the other shots.
Cut!
Now, how do we put this all together in the edit? We generally start with the master shot, and then match action from the other shots. Perhaps the editor cuts to the close-up of character A. Look at the two shots side by side. The editor matches the action in the shots exactly, so the viewer never notices the cuts. This is how they look edited together.
Mike, there has got to be a better way that we can teach these kids how to edit using matching action.
I know, Jess. It's like we have to keep repeating the same information over and over.
Now let's add an insert shot. Take a look at the shots side by side.
It's like we have to keep repeating the same information over and over.
When edited, the flow seamlessly happens from one shot to the next. Finally, when we look at the completed edit, we can see how the scene is created.
Mike, there has got to be a better way that we can teach these kids how to edit using matching action.
I know, Jess. It's like we have to keep repeating the same information over and over. I know. Let's get Mark, and we can shoot a sample video, and we can use the footage.
That's a good idea, Mike. Then we can show them how to use the different editing techniques, basically using the same raw footage.
You can do it too. Film in the coverage method so you can create continuity and matching action in your edits.